It was the year 2015. I was fresh out of uni. I was a core member when I met Prince Charming. He was tall, dark, handsome, had good money, had good vibes, well spoken, intelligent, hardworking, everything you could think of in a man. And then it was dirty December period. Maybe it wasn't dirty, maybe it was clean, but it was pure love and vibes. We connected, we went out to places, we had so much fun. And after dirty December, I returned back to my station where I was serving. And as you would expect, Prince Charming showered me with love, with so much beautiful text messages and beautiful words that I could barely, do without him. But guess what happened after a few weeks? You need to watch this video to the very end so that you can hear the end of my story. Today I'm going to be talking about 4 crazy reasons why a man would waste a woman's time. And trust me, number 3 will get you thinking out loud. Welcome to Essy Speaks, where we talk about faith, love, purpose, and everyday life. If you're new here, thank you for coming in today. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming again and again and again and again and again. I love you. So today we'll be talking about crazy reasons why a man would waste a woman's time. And trust me, you need to watch this video to the very end so you can get value for your time. So the first reason why a man would waste a woman's time is that he doesn't know what he wants. But guess what? He knows that he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. Some men are emotionally confused. They don't know what they want. They're not sure. But you see, that confusion is strategic. He can say, "Oh, let's go with the flow. I don't wanna, rush things. I just want to take things slowly. Let's go with the vibes and things like that. You're a great woman. Every man, there's no man that will not want you. But I don't just want to rush things. I just want to take things, one step at a time. When it's time giving you that kind of sign, it just shows that, he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. But guess what? When the right woman that he wants comes, bam, he's committed. He doesn't want to lose her. He proposes to her straight up. He doesn't want to let her go because he knows that this is the woman that I want. So any man that, is not, coming up front with you, he's not telling you what he wants, he knows he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. It's just that he doesn't know. He just wants you for company, for convenience, for comfort. He just wants you to be around, to be there for him, to be emotionally available for him until the right woman comes in. So you're just there, being a backup plan till he makes the decision that he wants to make. And trust me, that is not a position where you want to be. You don't want to be an afterthought. You don't want to be a second class lady. You want to be the only one in his mind. So if you find out that he's wasting your time, he's, you've been in a relationship or in a situationship for 1 year, 6 months, he's not coming up front, my sister, pack your bag and leave. The second reason why a man would waste a woman's time is because you need to pay attention. Pay close attention, because this applies to almost all men. It's because he doesn't know how to say no, because he doesn't want to be the bad guy. So why will I come out and tell her, "Oh, I don't want to be in a relationship with you"? No, he doesn't want to be the bad guy. So he would rather drag things out. He would rather sustain the relationship. He would rather build on the conversation, make sure you feel special, make sure you feel wanted, so that he would not appear to be the bad guy. But if he's unsure about you, he's already made a decision. Unsure, I'm not sure. That is a decision. He's just saying, you are not the one I want. And you need to be able to read between the lines. If the man is not ready to commit, if he doesn't see a future in you, if he's not seeing you, in his future plans, in the things that he wants to do, it's just a clear sign that he doesn't want you. But of course, it might be difficult for him to say no to you because he doesn't want to hurt you. He doesn't want to be the bad guy. So I think what you need to do is that if he's not giving you a clear yes, I think you need to give yourself a hard no. It's for you to accept the reality that, I cannot be here, because you cannot keep allowing him to drag you, because the longer that it keeps you, the harder it becomes for you, because you become so emotionally involved, you become so emotionally attracted, become so emotionally attached to him that you don't want to let him go. So if you are in a relationship or situationship where the guy has not clearly told you that yes, he's dragging your time, maybe you're even in a relationship but he's not asked you to marry him, if he's not giving you a yes, it's because he's unsure about you, and maybe he doesn't want to be the bad guy. He doesn't want to be, be the one hurting you. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want you to remember him as the bad guy. So he would rather not say no to you. But you need to give yourself a hard no. If he's not giving you a yes, then it is a no, because you don't want to be in between. You don't want to be a maybe. You don't want to be an afterthought. You don't want to be someone who is just sitting on the fence. So you have to, allow him make that decision. And if you can't make it, you make it for him. You tell him upfront, what are we, where are we heading? If he's not going to say anything, it's clear sign that, baby girl, that is a no. And I know it's hard, and I know that it can hurt you, and I know that it's not going to be easy for you to let go, but you don't want to be there for the rest of your life. Maybe there's someone beautiful out there that loves you, that's going to treat you like a queen, but the more you keep holding on to this wrong guy, the longer you keep delaying your time to meet the right person for you. So just make that decision today. So back to my story. After a while, I realized that it seems I was the one putting all the effort. I was the one doing the calling. I was the one doing the checking up. I was the one, trying to lead on conversations. And I realized that no, this is not sustainable. This is not how this relationship is meant to turn out. He led me on. Yeah, he, initiated the conversations. He, took me out on Dirty December. He made me feel special during Dirty December. He made me feel like, okay, I'm a thing, but suddenly it seems like he was wasting my time. He had no future with us in it. So yeah, I had to swallow my pride for the very first time in my life. Yes, I did it. I asked him, what are we? And I know many ladies don't like asking this question, like, how am I gonna ask him? How will I tell him, what are we doing? I don't want to sound desperate. Yeah, I was a young baby girl. Like, of course, it wasn't like I was desperate to get married, but at the same time, that confidence that women want. You just want to know that, I have this guy somewhere. I can pursue my dreams. I can do every other thing in my life. But there's someone out there, that is for me, that is my man, that I don't have to worry too much about, that when the time comes, we'll get married, that sort of feeling, I wanted it, right? But as I saw that, staying in this relationship or situationship is just me delaying my breakthrough, me hurting myself, I asked the question. And yes, the answer wasn't palatable. It was just around, taking me around. Like I said, when a man doesn't want to come up front, sometimes it's because he doesn't want to hurt you. Yeah? And I saw this in him. He didn't want to hurt me. So he was very careful about his choice of words, with the things he wanted to say, acting like a good Samaritan. Oh, baby girl, you are a good girl. You are every man's dream. There's no one that will not want to have you as your partner. And then if I am this great, then why don't you want us to get married? There are men like that. They're gonna tell you, oh, you're the best girl in the world, blah 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 blah. No, maybe there's something. Maybe there's a box that you're not ticking, or he just knows that he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. So this guy came off and said all of those things, making me feel special, like I'm a good girl. The problem is not me, but the problem is him. But if I give him enough time, he's gonna come out more, and this relationship will blossom. Yeah, I fell for it. Actually, I fell for it. But 3 months down the line, I realized that, Esther, you're hurting yourself. Esther, you deserve better. Esther, you are such a talented young girl, and you need to move on with your life. And yes, I had to pick up the remaining pieces of my life, the remaining emotional part of my life, and I had to move on. And today I am married. I have a husband who loves me, who cherishes me, and the rest is history. So baby girl, this is your sign that if you are with somebody who is clearly wasting your time, hasn't come up front to say, I want to be in a relationship with you, I want to marry you, then this is your sign to, to define that relationship so you don't break your heart for the rest of your life. I know you don't want to hear this, but baby girl, you're the standby girl why he waits for someone better. I know this one stings. I know it hurts, but it's real. Sometimes he's just holding on to you while he waits for someone who ticks all the boxes for him. Now, it's not because you're not good, it's not because you're not valuable, but it's because he doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. He's made that decision already. Baby girl, you need to open your eyes. It's not about you. You are beautiful just the way you are, but you're not just the one for him. And no matter what you do, you cannot try to convince him out of it. So giving him all the girlfriend vibes, all the vibes, all the wife energy, cooking, cleaning, washing, checking up on him, spending your money, buying everything for him is not going to change his mind. He knows you are temporary. He knows he's just using you. He wants to date you long term, but he knows it's temporary. It's not for a lifelong decision. That's why sometimes you see long-term partnership. He's not going to put that ring on your finger because he knows maybe there's someone better out there. Maybe there's someone out there that's going to meet every need that I want. But guess what? That girl does not exist. There is no perfect girl in the world. There's no one girl that's going to tick all the boxes for a man. But maybe you're not just that girl for him. So you're the standby girl. And do you want to be a standby girl? I bet you do want to be. So baby girl, if he's delaying you, if he's wasting your time, I think it's time for you to, ask him what the issue is. I think it's time for you to actually move on with your life and, stop holding on to what isn't there in the first place. Baby girl, if he's always not ready, he's just not ready for you. So you're just a placeholder. He knows you're not the one, but he loves the way you love him. So if a man does not love your energy, if he does not see your essence, he's gonna drain you till there's nothing left in you. So you don't want to be that person that he uses, that you become a support system for him but not a partner. You're the one that is gonna help him rebrand his life. You're gonna help him become a better person till he finds the one that suits him. You don't want to be the one, planting that water for another woman to her first. So don't allow him drain you. Don't allow him to suck you. Don't allow him to use everything that is left of you and leave you empty. Once you see that he's not ready, he's not sure, it's just a sign that you're not the one for him. And he knows that. He clearly knows that. The last crazy reason why a man would waste a woman's time is because he does not want to be alone. So he keeps you close. He loves your comfort. He loves your attention. He loves the love that you bring to his life. Loneliness is something he doesn't want in his life, but he loves your company. He enjoys you as a person. So why let you go when he can have you? He would rather keep you close. He'd rather hold on to you. He'd rather use you to buy time till he's able to build his life the way he wants it and make that decision for who he wants to choose as a partner. So you don't want to be the person that is feeling that loneliness vacuum in his life. You don't want to be that person who is occupying that space without essence. You want to be someone who is of value and treated like the queen that you are. So you need to be able to understand what position you hold in his life. Like if he sees you as someone who is an irreplaceable part of him, or if he sees you as someone who he can use to buy time, you need to be able to know that. Women, you need to learn to enjoy your own company. Love built out of loneliness isn't love. It is dependency. And if you keep holding on to that love, it will not last. So you don't need to settle with somebody because you are bored, because you don't want to be alone. And if you are that person that is occupying that position, you're the one that is feeling that boredom, just know that it is only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time till you get replaced. So you don't want to be with somebody who is just lonely and just wants to settle with you because he doesn't want to let you go and be alone and just have, no one to hold on to. You don't want to be that person. You want to be that person who is valued. So I need you to, understand this man. Does he think that you bring so much value to his life? Does he see a future with you? If he's not seeing that, it's a clear sign that he's clearly wasting your time, and you need to recognize that very early enough, especially if you're already in your late 20s, early 30s, you're in your 40s. This is not a time to be wasting your time. You can afford to do that in your early 20s when you're still trying to figure out your life. You don't know everything about yourself. But if you know your values, you understand yourself, you don't want to be a placeholder. You don't want to be someone that is just, passing time for somebody. No, you don't want to be with a man that has not even figured out his life, that is depending on you to build that life that he wants so that he can give it all to somebody else. No, you don't want to be that girl, right? So you need to understand your position, understand who you are, understand the value that you bring to the table. And if he's not seeing that value, if he's not giving you that energy, it's a clear sign that you need to walk out of that room, because you are not needed and respected there. My beautiful ladies, don't be like me. It took me almost a year to realize that I was in a situationship, that I was just the only one in the relationship. And when I realized it, I felt really bad. I doubted myself. I doubted my potential. I doubted my value. And it took a lot of time before I could heal. I had to depend on the Holy Spirit. I had to depend on God to renew me, to renew my mind, to heal me completely. But guess what? God came true for me. So if you're thinking about whether you should make that decision, whether you should ask that question, this is your clear sign to do so. I did so, and today I am happily married. And the truth is that genuine love is sweet. Love is beautiful. Marriage is beautiful. And yes, you can find love. There are so many beautiful sons of God out there that God has planned for you. And if the one that you're with now does not value you, does not respect you, is not ready to, take on that long ride with you, is a clear sign that he's not the one for you. So you don't need to hold on so much longer. You need to respect yourself, you need to value yourself, and you need to be in the place where you are valued. I hope you got value today. I hope you enjoyed the session today. If you have any questions, please put that in the comment section. I'll be there reading. I'll be happy to respond to you. And if you want me to take you through this journey of healing, of restoration, I'm happy to do that. Just send me a DM, send me a Gmail, send me an email, and I will respond to you. Thank you for watching this video to the very end, and see you in my next video. Bye.